April the 10th. That top is squeaking. Sure loves that new weather stripping. Looks like the headlights are pretty close aligned. Did a little bit more yesterday. Hopefully, it looks like you can get the headlights on the camera. That's the most important thing. You gotta get the headlights coming up. That's where it looks neat and cool. So we're out on this April 10th. My son's birthday yesterday. It was awesome. I'm plugged. So if my fingers are around my nose, I apologize in advance. Oh shit, I tell you. It's amazing, when your allergies are as bad as mine. But anyway, just trying to figure out a way that I can make this camera work, this Ombar. It's a 3-channel surveillance camera. But I'm not using it really for surveillance. I want to use it for if you're making videos. It's cool in the way that it does actually record. Like when you have, I only have 2 cameras hooked up right now, but when you have all 3 cameras, that actually records. It doesn't record picture on picture. It records each camera individually. Is what it does. So you can't. It's not just like making a video and an edit and then changing the edit at all, or just having one video file. It doesn't work like that. So you have to, because it creates a chapter for each part. So. Now I'm hoping that it saved the 3-minute chapter rather than the 1-minute chapters, because the 1-minute chapters, they're just way too many of them, right? So, but we'll see how the video is doing here. This Yeti mug. Yeah, so I was kind of just, I did a recording this afternoon, and I was just kind of listening to the audio. The audio is a little bit sort of buzzy. I don't know. It's not the cleanest audio in the world. But you sure know when you're giving it gas. That's for sure. did get that. There was a problem getting all the glue off. Number one, we'll say that. There's a lot of problem getting the glue off. Like that has to probably be, I'm guessing, the original weather stripping from 94. Just the way it was, well, it was almost like it was painted on. It was like on really, really thick. So when I put it on, it got it all, what I thought was all correctly and everything like that. I decided to go for a little, drive last night because even though it was cold, it was cool. It was like 1 degree, and I went out, I had the windows up, but it was pretty fresh in the car, and then I was trying to put the target top on to find out that it didn't fit. It felt like the back was, 1/4 of an inch shifted. It almost like the car had done something like this, right? And I wasn't on, my driveway was kind of like you're going a little bit of an angle, so it's, if anything, you think of the front, if there was a little bit of offset on the frame, it would be kind of like going like a bowl, but I don't know, maybe, I have no idea. It didn't want to fit, and I was fucking around with it. I just couldn't get it to work. So, I just put my cover on it, and then I was thinking about it all night, and that's where I came up with the idea. And I said, well, it wasn't exactly on a flat surface. And then I'm saying, well, how could rubber cause, like, the thing to be that out of kilt, So I said, then I was thinking maybe I put it on wrong, or something like that. Well, big long story short, I didn't have it on wrong. It just, reading on the forums and stuff like that, it's you have to, I guess, once you redo that halo trim, it's quite a chore to get your top back on. So, and once you do, so, I had my wife helping, and I was out pushing on it, and, whatever, sitting on it, doing whatever I could, trying this screw with the back screw, and that one, maybe this one, that one. Just tried every combination that I possibly could come up with, until finally I got all 4 screws in. So I will let it set up now. That is a terrible, terrible speed bump to be in the middle of that road. Like, that shouldn't even be legal. It fucks up a guy's car so bad, and it's such a big speed bump like that. And I don't even know why they put it in there. It makes absolutely no sense why they put these big speed bumps in here. At this time, years ago, like, in the 80s, this was a very expensive area out here, University Park, but it's not anymore. Well, houses are expensive. It's expensive everywhere, but anyway, it's just, I have no idea why they did that, but they did it, so they did it. That's 20 years later, now I'm driving around more and more, and it's pisses me off. Okay, so we're gonna just hit the ring road. Sorry about the smoking, but like they used to say in my generation, nobody likes a quitter. That's bad humor, but I got a picture of me when I just bumped into my mother and had taken me out of that. I just got out of the hospital with her. I was just bored, whatever. The night before, went over to my grandma's place and they had a big celebration, you know what I mean? And there's a picture. My parents are both gone now, but there's a picture of all the family. All the family is, lined up in a big row, and every woman is sitting with a cigarette in her hand like this, and a man having a cigar like that, and there's about 20 people in the picture, and my mom's holding me. There I am, my fresh lungs, in a room full of smoke. Did she wish me harm? Or any of them? Of course not. That's just the way it was. Everybody smoked back then, and it wasn't an issue, right? So my bright lights are looking they're looking pretty good. My lights are looking pretty much lined up. Baby roar. Nice little Mustang GT in front of me there. I cannot drive a car unless the glass is completely clean. I just cannot stand driving a car. There's a smudge there, you know what I mean, or water spots, or well, I don't drive this in the rain, and I've been caught in a little bit of coming down rain, but not to the point where the streets are wet. Okay, look at that, OptiSpark. First time it's done that in a week. Yeah, I'll be damned. If that's what it was, I'm not sure. Of course. could be true, because I was just coming to a stop and, she stalled on me, but every now and then it does that. So, but I do have a new OptiSpark that I bought that I have a new water pump. I have a new fuel filter. I haven't had a chance to put that in yet. I put my new fuel pump in, and the fuel sock, and all that kind of stuff, and brand new windshield, new glass on the side, new mirror there, sun visors, seat covers, wheels, tires. That adds up to a lot of money. Complete set of lights on the inside. Vetlights.com. Go with it. Best place, quickest service ever. Trust me. Really, really good guy. I don't know him personally, but I've done some dealing with him and had an issue, and he sure looked after me, let me tell you. So, if you're looking for LED lights for your vet, vetlights.com. Tell them Jamie sent you. Lights. It's nice when you got that sort of twilightish kind of look. That car's been had some issues, to say the least, at the very least. Got their troubles. If you're looking for trouble. Yeah, so the sky's got a really nice color, nice bluish, kind of blue. Starting to see the tail lights and things like that. So it should be awesomer. Pedestrian. Really weird. The guy is pushing the baby carriage, and the girl's like 25 feet back. Go figure. Dust down here, holy shit. And it looks like the street cleaners. Yeah, it looks like the street cleaners have been here. So I don't know. I say, I'm not sure. I'm always making funny quotes from movies and stuff like that, and just to be. Plus all the work, we did. We had this in the garage for the whole winter. It's in there for 5 months. Boy, I did a lot of detailing. Holy smokes, a lot of detailing and repairs. Little things there that had to do this, had to do that. Oh, I tell you. But the vet's looking awesome, driving awesome. Sounds awesome. Now all I need is a babe with me. Yeah, that would be cool. But she likes her boy. 15 degrees. This is the hottest day we've had in the last 5.5 months. I can tell you that, or longer. Finally, most of the snow is gone. There's still, some snow piles around. I'm curious. This particular camera has got night vision in it, which is kind of cool. So I can rotate between the cameras on the camera itself. Go from the main camera to facial camera to the rear camera, which is not hooked up. It doesn't have to be a rear camera. It could be. I can have it anywhere, right? It could be, not necessarily too concerned about what's driving behind me. It is a security system, and a guy could use it for a backup camera, which I'll probably end up doing. It's just as all you vet lovers, and all of you that have a vet or a C4 anyway. I'm not sure about the C5 because I've never been in the C5. What they have actually for like paneling and stuff like that to be able to, get wires around. You can get some of these systems you can get that are, just they work all off of Wi-Fi. Oh, there we go. Now it looks like we're in night vision there. Instead of like a black and white picture. Oh, it's coming in and out of night vision. Gotcha. So I'm going to get into a real dark area. Like right here. There's no street light. Middle of the street light there. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool the way that does that. Night vision. Cool. And I don't know if the rear camera is that at all. I don't think it is because you'd always have a car behind you, and if it's nighttime, it's there's lights usually. Not back in the 70s when guys just used to drive around, just with their dims on or whatever, just that kind of thing. But anyway, it's nice that we got some night vision to try. It's just going to be an issue to try and line this all up to try to make a video where I have solid picture on picture because there's going to be 10 million video files, right? So. Two cameras hooked up. You get 2K on the main camera and 1020 on the two secondary cameras, meaning the facial camera and the rear camera. I just had this thing a day, so and I haven't really messed with it until this afternoon a little bit. SD card. It comes with a mini SD card, 64 gig, which is lots of space, and I can copy it onto my hard drive and just because each video is recorded and it goes into its own folder, and it has just a little bit different tail end number, right, to differentiate them all. But this way, if it's your face video or if it's the front camera video or the rear. And then you can kind of, bring them into your software, in order, however you sort of want to do that. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on now to try to. That's what I will be working on to try to get a video made so I can post a video and like to see, what it looks like and what it sounds like. I think I wish the audio was better. But it's not so much a video, not so much a, it's about the picture and stuff like that, but it's about the information too, and listening to, whatever it is the driver's talking about. Especially if it's instructional. It wasn't designed as a streaming camera, right? So they're going to save money wherever they can. They can save $5, and making a condenser, look like, for sound, this audio response, whatever it is. Hertz to 20,000 hertz, whatever it may be. But audio today is, it's important. Night vision. Yeah, I'll be curious. How it all looks when it's all together. Yep, so, yeah, always fun driving that whenever you can drive it. Day, another dollar. We don't have all the cool kind of roads that the States have, all the winding roads and all that kind of stuff, Saskatchewan is pretty flat. You don't get a lot of tourists here, you know what I mean? quality one, I tell you. You know, just stock. It's got a lot more jeb than, you know, any car that I've ever had. That's for sure. Roads aren't too busy tonight. Usually on a Saturday night you get, you know, more traffic and more kind of, you know, whatever. But it's not like the old days where, you know, every second car is a beautiful show car. It's not like that, eh? Anymore. I don't think it's like that anywhere anymore, actually. And Jamie's in night vision. Going to do that. Probably still have night vision on. Yep. Well, it's cool how it has that. Basically upload these videos, you know, just for my own kind of pleasure. Again, I apologize for the snouting. That's it, make a video of how to blow your nose. But it's yeah, just so I could watch back, you know. It's nice just to watch back and, you know, to be able to sort of kind of like remember the night and say, yeah, that was a nice night, and just get to test, you know, little things that I've done, you know, maybe like my headlights. Another thing that I did is to get them both level, pretty good. Bikes. Oh, look at that. Couple of nice bikes right there. Couple of nice Harleys. I could just slide into the next guy. That is so dangerous. Inner, outer, buddy. Can't believe these guys don't know how to drive their motorbikes. And they're kind of swerving back and forth like that, you know. I don't know, man. Doesn't sound good. Doesn't look good. You know, one guy hits a real bad rut or something like that. You know what I mean? All sorts of dips in the road, and you just never know, you know. What do you say, fellas? Separate. But nevertheless, we're in the vet. April 10th, it should be April 10th. I think that's what it is. I think the date is on the screen, or it should be. I'm not sure if I've got my speed on the screen at all. Check. Get my GPS going. My heads up display. That will be out of the field of view. Yep. That's way on my far left, so yeah, that's going to be way out of the field of view. So fucking anal when it comes to that. You know, it just cannot be a mark. You know, there's a mark. It's gotta go. It's gotta go, baby. Yeah, I don't think I can get this into the field of view there. But I don't know, maybe it's hard to say. about 700 kilometers in this car. So that's maybe what, 400 miles or something like that. That's a lot, because I've done a lot of driving. Yep, there's those boys still driving in the same lane. Scary. It's a little scary for me. But a much nicer day today than it has been. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be fairly decent as well, so that'll be good. Eek. Nowadays, everything is built so much different, you know. Everything is built so much different. Everybody's got LCDs. Assholes driving around with their bright lights still. That's what they're doing. That's what they said. Nice going for a nice little drive. It's funny enough that, you know, when I was looking back at the footage that I recorded this afternoon, I just, the whole thing is glass, you know what I mean? Like, you have no blind spots in this car. traffic at this intersection. You can see how much traffic is here. Holy. It's okay. I'm happy to wait. I ordered another camera. I can't remember where from. It was just a dash cam though. We'll see how it is. I guess my GoPro is okay. You know, that's just one video file, right? Watch a guy who drive their cars and replace one of my side bulbs. Because when you're turning, you have your flash right in the front and on the side. Then you have your extra just clear lens that just shines right so you can like see the sidewalk and stuff like that, or see a little bit beside you there. But that bulb obviously is the original bulb that was in there, and it got I tried taking the bulb out, and of course the bulb ended up breaking, so I had to grind it out. I actually had to take the whole assembly out of the car because I had to use a vice grip, and I'd have never gotten it out of the car. So you have to do what you have to do. It's a bulb that you wouldn't necessarily notice, I guess, or not that anybody would notice because signal light flashes on the side, but so probably wouldn't notice. Maybe just someone would think that that's just like a reflector or something like that. But I guess the drivers know. We vet people know, right? So that's why we have to replace them. Had to take off my wife's tire today. I had to go get a tire repair kit. She had a hole in it. I don't know if you've ever done one of those grinding them out and then sticking in the plug and pulling out. Holy shit, that's I couldn't believe how tough it is or how much strength you need to actually do that. My God. Like insane. When you pull up beside a truck, one of these, whatever, 2500, whatever the hell it is, it's like those people are in a bus. My goodness. It's like they're driving in a big, tall bus, or a semi. They're up so high, and us vet guys are down so low. Someone just screamed out, "Nice car, buddy! Nice car, buddy!" Right. Yeah. Having those headlights in the picture that just makes the video. Must have. Yeah, so probably be home in 10 minutes or so. I could get video files. Might be able to. Okay, so now it's actually I just got sounded way around the other side of the world. I forget where he was. Just curious, you know. Just curious. Night vision. It's definitely night vision because it is completely black outside and there's very, very few lights other than just traffic lights in this particular section here, so it's really, really dark. Really, really dark. That bridge is just fucking just awful. Yes, that's my heads-up display saying you're breaking the speed limit by a lot. Well, you know what? You gotta say to the cop, you know, it is a Corvette, right? Gotta give you a little. Thank you. That's one thing, and it's my wife, but yeah, so coming this way now, it's a little bit interesting because that's where the sun sets. So driving west, you get a little bit of that sort of bluish, a little bit of that sort of kind of nice, really nice color. Dark blue because the sun has set down there somewhere. So really nice. Okay, well, that was a nice little drive. If anybody's stuck with me this long, and they even entertained this video, I have no idea. Very bright. Hardly wait to get my halogens.